uh, community moderations, uh, live chat. Anyone can participate. Okay. Well, I would see anybody's points. Here is the points. Well, Salam Habibi, how are you? I hope you are fine. It is me, Michael Sidari Santa, and welcome to you to my channel, Sheikh Afghan Jelebi Michael Sidari Santa. Accordance with titles, yes, today we are roasting repeatedly Giorgia Meloni, but now uh, here I would talk that how Giorgia Meloni is a failure to track the funding on Bangladeshi terrorism uh, in the topic of earthquake on Italy. Okay. Now here today our topic is deadmau5, and now I will tell you that how the deadmau5 can be dangerous for the sovereignty of Italy, and here Giorgia Meloni is failure, and I would discuss this. Okay, the first of all, well, I think build up is okay for now. Well, now here I'll say about control zero. Well, now here I will tell you that what happens. Here, Bangladeshi terrorist Hasnat Abdullah got funded 10 trillion United States dollar from deadmau5 to develop artificial earthquake on Vatican City. Okay. Here is deadmau5 accordance. Well, and I would go to the points. What's going on? Well, here I am going on the Pope's. Well, what happens on a deadmau5? Deadmau5 has been prohibited to buy the Ferrari cars. Deadmau5 is prohibited to buy a Ferrari cars because of this type of customizations where deadmau5 Ferrari contents and rainbow put rainbow cat cartoons. Okay, and now here I will tell you that how can deadmau5 be happy to fund to Bangladeshi terrorists. Okay. Now here you can see the deadmau5 is 5 is happy if Vatican City contains earthquake with magnitude 9 where resistance magnitude is 9. Earthquake energy is 10 to the power bracket of 1.5 multiplied by bracket of magnitude sum by resistance magnitude double bracket closed. Now here 1.5 multiplied by bracket of 9 plus 9 is 3 multiplied by 9. That is 1 octillion joule. Okay. Here earthquake chemical weight is 10 to the power negative 12 picograms. Here earthquake temperatures is almost 10 to the power 27 multiplied by 10 to the power 27 is 10 to the power 10 to the power 54 divided by 15,408, that is 6.5 multiplied by 10 to the power 49 degrees Celsius. But still, our honorable Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni is Statue of Liberty to handle the Bangladeshi terrorist. in the case of deadmau5 fundings. Okay. And now I would tell you the points. What is the matters? Now here I am showing the ambassador cards. You can look at this. This is the dragons. It is the dragon tattoo, and here is nano tata. It contains dinosaur tattoo. But what about deadmau5? Well, here deadmau5 show contains Ferrari cars with the cartons. These are more dangerous than the honorable persons. Okay. Well, and here you can see if Hasnat Abdullah can provide. Okay. And now here I would talk about the funding. It is the focus on funding. Here we goes. Well, okay. Now I would show you gross domestic products of United States of America. Now here we can see. Let's check it. Okay. Well, in 2025, 5. Well, now approximately 31 trillion United States dollars. Okay. Now here you can see. Well, now here is the points is there. So, what does the matter if deadmau5 can customize his own Ferrari cars? That is the problems. Okay. What the F, girls? I appreciate your comments and I would have a positive response with your comments. Okay. Well, now here you can notify since there are points. Now you can see the what is the deadmau5's customizations on Ferrari cards. Now, if Bangladeshi terrorist Hasnat Abdullah can provide uh, 60 Bangladeshi takas or the chocolate to deadmau5, where deadmau5 age is 44, still deadmau5 would generate a fund of 10 trillion United States dollars to fund the Bangladeshi terrorist Hasnat Abdullah. And how is the possibles? Here we can see the points. Okay. And now here deadmau5 can get a chocolate from Bangladeshi terrorist Hasnat Abdullah. Bangladeshi terrorist get Hasnat Abdullah provide deadmau chocolates. And in Bangladeshi markets, chocolates cost 60 Bangladeshi taka. That means 0.6 United States dollars. Okay, and now let's see what is the points here. How can deadmau5 fund 10 trillion United States dollars to Bangladeshi terrorist Hasnat Abdullah for the in the purpose to develop the artificial earthquake on Vatican City? Okay, and here you can see. Well, here I would show you the significant points. Well, now let's see. You have seen this. What is the current? What is the gross domestic products of Canada in 2024? That is 2.3 trillion United States dollars. Okay. Well, and here is the significant points. Is you can see the notifications. Uh, okay. Well, and now here we can see what is China's gross domestic products. That is almost 19.5 trillion United States dollars. Okay, and now here we can see the United States dollar of Americans gross domestic products, that is 30.62 trillion United States dollars. Okay, and now here I have an calculators. You can notify the points. 31 uh, 30.62 sum by okay, sum by 19.4 sum by 2.241. What is the result? Oh, that is 52.261. Okay. Now here you can see, just wait for a moment. Well, now here you can see, here just wait for a moment. Well, from three countries, United States of America, China, and Canada, the combinations of gross domestic product is almost 52.3 trillion United States dollars. And it is the significant moments. And from here, Bangladeshi terrorist Hasnat Abdullah can get 10 trillion United States dollars to develop the artificial earthquake on Vatican City, where target is Pope Leo XIV and the Archbishop of England, Sarah Murray, and Archbishop of Israel, Assam Hussein, and Chief Archbishop of United States of America, Timothy B. Grillo. They are the target if they can reach the Vatican City, and that is the significant points. Okay. Wow. Shukrans. But the irony is that I know the threat fundings informations. All of you know the informations of threat funding, terrorism fundings, and of course, deadmau5 and Hasnat Abdullah is involved in the terrorism funding to develop the artificial earthquake on Vatican City. But and our Italian intelligence AISE informed the Honorable Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni. But here irony is very significant. Okay. Just for 1 minute, irony is that still Giorgia Meloni is a statue of liberty that she could not take any action against Bangladeshi terrorists. Okay. Now here you can see. Now I would show that how about the earthquake points. Well, now here we can see three more three brick Leo Trimoti Briglio. Okay. He is the Timothy Briglio. He is the target in Vatican City by Bangladeshi terrorist Hasnat Abdullah. Okay, and now Sarah Mulali. Well, now what happens to us? Okay. Sarah Mulali is first women archbishop of England. I don't know if she is women or not. So, well, if she is transgender, that is the great. Okay, archbishop of okay, now archbishop of Israel. Okay, Archbishop of Israel, that is Hosem Nawan. Okay, he is also the target in Vatican City of Hasnat Abdullah, where deadmau5 is founder. Okay, deadmau5 is founder, and here you can see the points. Well, now I would tell you who is the targeted by Hasnat Abdullah's artificial earthquake else. Now here we can see Chief Archbishop of Canada. Who is the Chief Archbishop of Canada? Let's see. The Chief Archbishop of Canada is Frank Leo. He is also the target of Bangladeshi terrorist Hasnat Abdullah, where deadmau5 is just funding the artificial earthquake on Vatican City. Okay. And here you can see the points. Now I will tell you Archbishop, who is the Archbishop of Portugal. Okay. Now I would like to tell you who is the Archbishop of Portugal. That is Rui Manuel Sousa Valerio. Okay. Rui Manuel. Okay. He is Patriarch of Lisbon. And I have told you about archbishops, but now here I will say you the about Ferrari executive team. Okay. Now here we can see the what is the Ferrari executive teams. Uh, Now I don't know if the website has been changed or not. Okay. Now here you can see John Akan is it is the new website of Ferraris. Here executive officers John Akans is the target in artificial earthquake. Benedetto Vigna is the target of artificial earthquake where he is chief executive officers. Okay. And now here I will tell you that what is the reasons. Well, and now here you can see the points. Uh, okay. What is the reasons I can show? Just for a moment. Well, now here you can see for it is just deadmau5 is just promoting wokeism. Okay. And now here I would say you the mindset I would of when in the topic of deadmau5 I would tell you the mindset of Timothy Biglio. Okay, just for a moment. Now here the positive points is that Timothy Biglio is the chief executive officer. I mean, chief archbishop of United States of America. Well, that means he is the head of the entire Christian society. Okay. Now, in his Christian Majesty of United States of America, now you can see that just for 2 minutes there, you can see that now nobody can say they will our solar system is geocentric in the era of Timothy Briglio. Everybody can say, well, our solar system is heliocentric. Okay. Now, in Timothy Briglio, here any persons can contains any person can travel 1000 kilometers in 1 second to go to their grandfather's house or their grandmother's house. It is the clear points. They can go to here in Timothy Briglio in United States of America. Okay. On the other hand, here we can see in the ministry of Christian ministry of Timothy Briglio, when Timothy is Archbishop of United States of America, well, none of Christians can marry a Muslim foreigners, and then they could not convert themselves to Islam. Okay. It was the points on Trinity Brigilio era in United States of America. Okay. And now, what, uh, what on the other hand, the mindset of deadmau5 is that, well, a man can be a child in their mind if the man age is 44. Okay. They can a Christian man can marry a Muslim woman. A Christian man can convert themselves into Muslim in front their wife. Muslim wives. It is the mindset of deadmau5. And and here I can see deadmau5 mindset is opposite of whom? Timothy Bigrillo. Oh, and here is okay. Hi, Salam. Okay, and here we can see in Timothy Bigrillo. Now, today is the month of Christmas in 2025. Hence, probably Timothy Bigrillo, the Chief Archbishop of United States of America, is in the Vatican City. Hence, the Italian AIAC reports the prohibited person from Ferrari, deadmau5, is funding 10 trillion United States dollars to Bangladeshi terrorist Hasnat Abdullah to generate an artificial earthquake on Vatican City, where the highest casualty of in the purpose of highest casualty of Timothy Briglio. If Timothy Briglio is in the Vatican City, where and that is the probable that Timothy Briglio would be in Vatican City because he is the chief archbishop. Okay. And here I would see you the points. Well, now here I am going to say about Sarah Murali. Okay. Now here I would tell you that deadmau5 is Canadian, and the president of Canada is okay. Now here you can see King of England as president of Canada. Okay. Now here you can see the King of England is also the King of Canada, as Canada operates under constitutional monarchy of British Empire. Okay. Now here the target is Sarah Mulali. Okay. Now I will tell you that what is the mindset of Sarah Mulali. Here I would tell you the points. Now Sarah Mulali is the elected archbishop in where probably the prime minister of Kirstamar. Okay, and now here we can see Sarah. Why Sarah Mulali has been Archbishop of England? because when she is women. Because the point is, in England, some Christian bishops believe that there were no man bishops to be capable to be Archbishop of England who can handle the Christianity of England where uh, Ockism is in the peak. Now here are the points. In England, I will tell you the points. Uh, Recently here, Tulip Siddiqui is the former corruption minister of England. Now, who is Tulip Siddiqui? Tulip Siddiqui is the princess of Prime Minister of Bangladesh. Now, in 2024, the circumstances in England is like that. Well, the corruption minister of England is the princess of Prime Minister in Bangladesh. It is the irony and the sovereignty threats in England. Okay. And here you can see the local government minister of England is a Bangladeshi woman. The health minister of England is a Bangladeshi woman. That means here 46% cabinet ministers of England is in the nationality of Bangladesh. And that is, in this case, Sarah Murali has been elected the Archbishop of England to direct the Christians of England to stay against Islamic invasions. Okay. Or okay, and here I will tell you the points. And okay, now C is the significant moments. Now I will tell you, and here we can see Sarah Murali is having the effort that somehow the native Englander would be strained and the conversations and here the terror stay against Bangladeshi terrorism. And in this purpose of the Sarah Murali contributions against Bangladeshi woke invasions in England, here the problem is deadmau5 is the citizen of British Empire. He did not tolerate the situation circumstances against woke invasions. Hence, the problem is he is funding the Bangladeshi terrorists to have an artificial earthquake on Vatican City. Because this time, as an Archbishop of England, probably Sarah Murali is participating the Assembly of Vatican City. Okay. Hey, Salam, how are you? Okay. Well, okay, you can see the points. Hi. Well, and now I would tell you the significant moments. What is the Chief Archbishop of Canada? That is Frank Leo, the Chief Archbishop of Canada. Okay. Well, and you can see. Now let's see about the Wikipedia. I can go to the points. And here you can see the significant moments. Uh, uh, he is working in Roman Catholic Church of Toronto. He is appointed in February 11, 2023 and installed is March 25, 2023. Okay. Now he is born in June 30, 1971. Well, now I will tell you the mindset of Frank Leo and the how is he different between the mindset of deadmau5. Okay. Well, now here I can say what about the points. Well, now here you can notify says that is the significant moments. What is the mindset of Frank Leo? What the Frank Leo mindset is the equal to the mindset of Sarah Mulali, because both of them are under the British empires. One is Frank Leo is our Chief Archbishop of Canada, and Sarah Mulali is the Archbishop of England. Okay. Now here in Canada, here I can see the points. Just for a moment. Pussy. Here is some things appreciable. Bongena. Okay. Authors, brother authors, your point is appreciable, and I would say some happen. Uh, Beautiful comment on this. Okay, now here you can see what Khalistani terrorists and Khalistani terrorists are several times funded by Gulf country terrorists, and now they are being funded by Bangladeshi terrorist Hasnat Abdullah. But now problem is that here when Khalistani terrorists want to be in Canada and they want to control Khalistani terrorists want to control the entire Canada. Here, Prime Minister would be Khalistani terrorists. Each chief minister, governors of every province would be Khalistani terrorists. Even the education minister of Canada would be Khalistani terrorists. That is the plan of Khalistani terrorists. But here, what about the contribution of Frank Leo? Okay. Now, Frank Leo mindset is that here every religious persons of the Canadian of every religions can live in Canada. Or Canada is for Canadian Christians, Canada is for Canadian Jewish, Canadian Christian is for Canada is for Canadian Sheikhs, and Canada is for Canadian Hindus. It is the point. But now, Khalistani terrorist wants Canada only for foreign Muslims. But here, Frank Leo, as an archbishop, Frank Leo contribution is just motivate Canadian Christians to say against anti-Canadians. But now here, deadmau5, cannot accept the points that Canadian chief archbishop can stay for Canadian sovereignty or Canadian nationalisms. Hence here, hence here you can see Deadmau fund 10 trillion United States dollars to Bangladeshi terrorist Hasnat Abdullah to contest an artificial earthquake on Vatican City. What is the purpose? Because today is the month of Christmas days, and it is the birth month of Jesus Christ, and now our Honorable Chief Archbishop Frank Leo is probably participating in the assembly of Vatican City. Okay. And here is the significant moments as we can see. Okay. Now I would say the dangerous irony is that the gross domestic product of Canada is 2.242 trillion United States dollars. But but here Canadian man deadmau5 is happy if Vatican City content earthquake with magnitude 9, and we can see the highest casualty of Frank Leo, the chief archbishop of Canada. Okay, and and now I will tell you the points. Okay, and where is the contributions I would see? Here 50 to 52 point. Okay, here you can see the points. This is 10 divided by 52.261 261 multiplied by 2.241. Okay. Now here 10 divided by 52.261 multiplied by 2.241. It is almost 429 billion Canadian dollars, United States dollars. Okay. And here you can see the significant moments. Okay. Now, probably I have mentioned. Here is you can see the points. Okay. Now here I would like to tell you what is the dangerous points. From 2.242 trillion United States dollars of gross domestic product of Canada, the funding of deadmau5 is 429 billion United States dollars. And who is the receiver? The Bangladeshi terrorist Hasnat Abdullah. And what is the purpose? To contact an artificial earthquake on Vatican City where probably Frank Leo would be participated in the assembly of Vatican City. Okay. But the irony is that, and the second irony is that we know the deadmau5 is dangerous for our chief archbishop Frank Leo. Frank Leo knows that deadmau5 is dangerous for the security of Frank Leo. And what about deadmau and Hasnat Abdullah? They are already involved. And here the dangerous irony is very dangerous moments. Okay, our honorable, beautiful Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni know it. What is the source? The source is here Italian intelligence agency Agenzia Informazione e Sicurezza Externa, but still the Giorgia Meloni is not taking any actions against Bangladeshi terrorist Hasnat Abdullah, and neither she is going to motivate AISE agent against Bangladeshi terrorist Hasnat Abdullah. And here and now, the toxic feminism, the ugly moment of toxic feminism is that, and deadmau5 is happy that Italian Prime Minister is women and the proposal puppet of Bangladeshi terrorist Hasnat Abdullah as the probable points. Okay. And now, here I will tell you the significant moments as soon as possible. Okay. Now, what about the Archbishop of Hossein Israel? Hossein Naum? Oh wow. Here's Israeli that we would. Okay. Archbishop Hossein Naum is Israeli. Okay. Now here you can see what is the points. What about deadmau? Well, now I would let you see the scene of pro-Palestinians. They contains Ferrari, but their Ferrari car skin is just like an kid cartoons, where I would show you the pro-Israeli Indians. One pro-Israeli Indians contains ambassador with dragon tattoos, and another pro-Israeli Indians would contains wear dinosaur tattoos. Okay, I would not tell you the points, but now here now I am going to tell you the Archbishop Rui Manuel Suavelerio. Okay. He is called the Patriarch of Lisbon. Okay. The short form is Patriarch of Lisbon. Okay. Now, here is a word of patriarchy. Now I will tell you what is the patriarchy. The definitions of patriarchy is here would be the system where we get a leaders that would take care of their members and that would support members' talent and members' merits to achieve their success in life. That is patriarchy. Well, and what about patriarch? Patriarch is the man who is a supportive leader to their members and who is supportive leaders to that they can carry their members and they motivate them to get a success in life. And that is the point of patriarchy. And today, in the segment, in this playlist, our intention is against toxic feminism. Okay. Now here you can see. Now I can understand why toxic feminism does not support patriarchy. Well, and here you can say the significant points is deadmau5 is against patriarchy. Well, here now the disclaimer is some men can be feminist, I mean toxic feminist, to impress their toxic feminist girlfriends. And that's deadmau5 did. Okay. And now here we can see deadmau5 on the other hand, the patriarch of Lisbon mindset is that, well, gender equality is the definition of misogyny, and the autonomy of gender equality is feminism. Feminism does not support gender equality. That is the mindset of patriarch of Lisbon on. Now, hence here, because of a fraction of, in the fraction of cost of patriarch of Lisbon, deadmau5 is prohibited to purchase a Ferrari car. Okay. It is the points of cost. And hence the probable effect is that deadmau5 is funding 10 trillion United States dollars to Bangladeshi terrorist Hasnat Abdullah in the proposed to generate an artificial earthquake on Vatican City where Patriarch of Lisbon would be participate in the Vatican's assembly. Okay. And now here we can see the significant moments. And it is the significant points as we can see. Well, earthquake, when the magnitude is Vatican City earthquake would contains magnitude of 9. Here, earthquake energy would be 1 octolens. Well, and now here we can see Bangladeshi terrorist Hasnat Abdullah would contains the earthquake chemicals in the cost of 10 trillion United States dollars. where who is the target? Target is Patriarch of Lisbon. But the irony is that the honorable, beautiful Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni did not take any action against Bangladeshi terrorist Hasnat Abdullah. Okay, now here you can notify this. Probably we got 10 minutes here. Okay, now I forgot about the significant moments of Germans. Okay, Archbishop of Germany. Now let's see who is the Archbishop of Germany. Okay. Well, currently Reinhard Marx serves as the Archbishop of Munich and Phoenix. Okay. That means here Reinhard Marx is Archbishop of Germany. He is the target of both of deadmau5 and Bangladeshi terrorist Hasnat Abdullah in the project of artificial earthquake in Vatican City, where Giorgia Meloni is a Statue of Liberty. Okay. Now what about the significant points? Well, I have forgot about the Argentina. Well, Argentina. Okay. Now here, George in Ignacio Gracia Carve. Okay, now I will tell you he is the target of deadmau5. Okay. Now, why is he is the target of deadmau5? Here is the significant. Well, it is the significant moments as the points. deadmau5 is the feminist persons. He contains Ferrari cars with kid cartoons, and here his Ferrari cartoon is not any containing any maturities. On the other hand, George Ignacio Garcia Cuerva is the dedicated to increase the maturity of Argentina. Okay, now in 2022 we got a result. The result is when the George Ignacio Garcia, being the Archbishop of Argentina, Argentina became world champion in FIFA World Cup 2022, where the man of the FIFA tournament is Lionel Messi. Okay. Now, Lionel, we know that notwithstanding being a short height, Lionel Messi is manly. And that is the negative point for deadmau5, that how manly person can be stay in Argentina, And in the cause, deadmau5 is angry on George Ignacio Garcia Corbera. And here is the cause that why George Ignacio Garcia is the target of deadmau5 and Hasnat Abdullah in the project of artificial earthquake Vatican City, because today is the month of Christmas Day, and here probably George of Ignacio Gracia is participating in the Vatican Assembly. And here we can see the points, and that is the very dangerous points we can see. And now here you can we can notify the last points I can share with you. Okay. Here you can see the points. What is the point of Canada? Well, now here Archbishop of Australia. Well, Chief Archbishop of Australia. Okay. And now here we can talk about who is the Archbishop of Australia. That is Shane McKinley. Okay. Now here is Shane McKinley. Now, what is the point? Pope Leo XIV appoints Bishop Shane McKinley as new Archbishop of Australia. Okay. Well, and here we can see the significant moments as I can share. Okay. Now, in the period of Archbishop Shane McKinley, now recently, in 3 days earlier, so we got an Sydney Bondi beach terror attack in Australian Sydney, where 15 of Jewish innocents has been murdered in the hands of Muslim terrorists. Okay. And now here it is the science that is probably in the fractions of plan where fractionally deadmau5 and Hasnat Abdullah were involved. Okay. Now in this points of here, deadmau5 is just testing their terrorist plan. And now, December 25, 2025, the Christmas day, that means the birthday of Jesus Christ, Archbishop Shane McKinley would attend in the Vatican Assembly, where the chief would be Pope Leo. And here you can see now still several Australian Christians and Australian Jewish are living in Australia freely, and that is the problem of deadmau5 and the Hasnat Abdullah. Hence here Hasnat Abdullah is attacking is planning with deadmau5 where project is artificial earthquake in Vatican City, where the probable last target is Archbishop Shane McLean. Okay. Here. And here in the course, it is the probable reason, points that why deadmau5 is funding 10 trillion United States dollars to the Bangladeshi terrorist Hasnat Abdullah. Okay, now here you can see the points. What if artificial earthquake on Vatican City would happen? Here we can see we got the highest casualty for Archbishop Shane McLean. Okay, and even he is alive with the highest level of injury. He could not get the hospital in Vatican City because in artificial earthquake on Vatican City, probably Vatican hospital would be destroyed, and that is the points of Hasnat Abdullah and the wish of deadmau5. And he is happy that he could fund it because who is the Italian Prime Minister? The Italian Prime Minister is Giorgia Meloni. And now that is the significant negative points we have encountered, and now it is the significant moments. Okay, and here deadmau5 is too dangerous for not only for Canada but also the Christian world on the earth. Okay, and now it is the points that's why we are scared of deadmau5, where our honorable Italian Prime Minister is Giorgia Meloni. Now I would show you, I have shown that what is the negative sides of toxic feminisms. That's deadmau5 can fund 10 trillion United States dollars for Hasnat Abdullah. Okay. Now I have shown the funding source, but now here I will show the backup funding source here. Okay. Americans. Here we can show this. What is gross domestic product of Australia 2025. Okay. Now it is approximately 1.83 trillions. Okay. And now here you can see if Hasnat Abdullah can provide 60 Bangladeshi taka to buy a Kit Kat chocolate and provide to deadmau5, Then here deadmau5 would provide the fund of 1 trillion United States dollars to Hasnat Abdullah in the project of what? Okay, in the project of here the artificial earthquake on Vatican City, and here that is and here the significant points is that we got an irony that our honorable, beautiful Prime Minister, Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni, is too lazy that she could not take any actions against Bangladeshi terrorist Hasnat Abdullah. And here, okay, that is today's last stream. That why we are angry that Georgia Meloni could not take actions against deadmau5. And today's live stream is over. And I would see you the next live stream of Kardashians. See you then. Khodafez. Love you.